Front row, Carl Edwards, Kurt Busch, Kane, Menard behind them, Almirola and Logano in row 3. Several looking for their first win of the year. Green flag flying high, and we are racing at Michigan.
I think there's a little bit of contact there between Busch and Carl Edwards. If there wasn't, it was awfully close. And it looked like possibly Kurt pushed up the racetrack just a little bit, got in that quarter panel maybe. Carl Edwards is going to lose a few spots.
Trouble, turn number 2, Bobby Labonte spins. Jeff Gordon is involved. Gordon slams the outside retaining wall. Bobby Labonte spinning back down across the face of traffic. Everybody ducking and dodging to avoid. Labonte spins down to the infield. Jeff Gordon smack in the middle of the racetrack. Heavy damage on both machines after they collide in turn 2.
Well, it looked like Bobby Labonte, lost it off of turn 2 there. I mean, it was pretty slick over there, and he just did one of those slow spins where I just couldn't tell which direction he was going to go, so I had to guess, and I guessed the wrong way, and it didn't really have, anywhere to go. But I just can't believe the way that this season is going for us, this Drive to Hunger Chevrolet. It seems like we can run all day long when we can't get the car right, but when we finally get the car right, something like this happens.
And there goes Kurt Busch around. One of the fast cars all weekend, our third caution of the day, and there's damage to the left rear.
Wow.
Car just broke loose on us. Coming on in, got damage everywhere.
He was awfully high too on that deal. I mean, he was right side tires in the gray.
Yeah. And we talked about it on pre-race. Nobody's really moved that groove up. We saw the nationwide race just tickling the edge of the gray right there, drops that right side off in it, and it comes around on him.
And thank goodness that is all asphalt to the inside of the racetrack down the back straightaway, so everyone can scatter and miss the accident. Here's a great look.
Trouble turn 1, Casey Kane is hard in the wall. A vicious lick for Casey Kane. Right front tire may have gone down. Kane in the absolute apex of the turn clobbers the safer barrier. What a smoke coming out from under the hood of that Farmers Insurance Chevrolet. A vicious lick for Casey Kane, and now there's fire out from under the hood of that Chevrolet as Kane scrambles to try and escape that machine. Here comes Casey out the window as the Farmers Insurance Chevy goes up in flames here in turn 2.
Here's how the spotter saw what happened there.
Hang on to it, hang on. Hold it up there, hold it up there. Hold it up there. Move the right front, guys. Get out of that thing here.
Casey Kane with a commanding lead, and now looks like he is done for the day at Michigan. 96 laps to go.
Back at Michigan, and more problems for Hendrick Motorsports. First, Kane leading, hits the wall after losing a tire, and now Dale Earnhardt Jr. falling back. He's given up the race lead to Jimmy Johnson. Greg Biffle has gone by for second, and the problem's just beginning for the 88.
Get below the line as soon as you can there.
Seventh caution of the day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it just basically cooks it when you get something like that. And we talk about the temperatures going up, and it was already losing power from all that.
A really nice race. Sorry I didn't make it all the way.
For the 16 to the leader, Greg Biffle, to make his way to pit lane. They're asking him not to slide the tires. Let's see if they change them. Here he comes. How does that grill look? Does he have damage up there? They cleaned the grill. No significant damage. Right side tires going on. 1 can of fuel. There's 2. That should be time for 4 tires if they want them. They don't. Just 2 as the caution comes out.
Jamie McMurray blows a right front tire. So the drivers that had come down pit road, Greg Biffle had made a stop, so had Carl Edwards. The free pass will go to Carl Edwards. He is the first one a lap down.
And you got Menard came in, right? Montoya.
Menard had made a pit stop. Yep, Montoya had been in. Right now, Jimmy Johnson being scored in 5th. The caution is what he needed to tighten up the field.
Well, sure.
But the fact that he got the caution and Biffle and Edwards may be out of sequence here because they got caught on pit road could be even bigger for the 48.
I don't think it's going to be as big an issue for Biffle because I don't think he got lapped.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's on their mind. They want to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Jimmy restarting 10th. We'll keep our eye on him. Greg Biffle gets away as the green goes back in the air.
This is everybody's going to get a little bit more greedier too on these restarts now with 27 laps to go. Oh, Harvick really slid up the racetrack there. Oh, and Kenseth's just hanging it out.
It's almost in the wall back there.
He did go sideways.
Yeah, he may have tagged the wall because we just lost everything.
This will be a fun shot. The onboard camera for Matt Kenseth.
Wish we had a driver's shot of him.
You know what? I think he saw the 55 drifting up a little bit. He went to give him some room and put himself on in the gray area.
Yeah, put himself in a bad place on the racetrack, but you see how momentum.
Across the start-finish line, 3 laps to go for Greg Biffle, Ralph.
He wanted to get close to David Rudiman in the 83 just to make sure everything gets blown off the grill so he doesn't have any heating issues. But the car is very good up top, he says. If he can stay up front, it should be a smooth run.
And Ralph, Jimmy Johnson in the wall, running second. No caution yet. Here comes Kevin Harvick. That's for the runner-up position.
That's got to be a cut tire like that, like we saw on those other guys.
Left front flat.
Left front.
And if you're Greg Biffle, you don't want a caution.
No.
We're going to get 2 to go here. A caution would change everything. It would mean a green-white checker.
Stretch, he closes in behind the lap car of Travis Quapple and moves back towards start finish. And here comes Greg up off turn number 4. The white flag will wave. And if he can hold on to it for 2 more miles, he scores his first win of the season and his first since here last fall. Biffle is back up in turn 2.
Greg Biffle all by himself. No pressure to worry about. Let the lap car of Travis Quapple go. He's just going to run in his tire tracks. Greg Biffle all by himself, half a lap away.
Here's Greg Biffle now with the race lead well in hand. It's a half a straightaway, over 1,000 feet back to Kevin Harvick in second. It is all Greg Biffle here at Michigan this afternoon.
It has been a storied career for Ford Motorsports. Today they will celebrate their 1,000th NASCAR win. Here comes Greg Biffle. He will score the win at the Michigan International Speedway.
I love it when the 48 crash is starting to catch me. Love it. Keep digging. Oh yeah, I love it.